Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review for Tawada Majutsu no Index 3 Episode 14, getting into the second core and finishing off this arc, it would seem, because it looks like next week we're getting back into Academy City stuff. It feels like this episode to me suffered seriously from the problems that the whole season is suffering from, where there were parts that just didn't seem developed, they seemed pretty rushed. It's one of those things where towards the beginning, it took a while to get into it. I really wasn't liking a lot of the things this episode in the beginning. They were done kind of poorly. But then towards the end, I guess technically speaking, they were still being done kind of poorly. But I liked them a lot more. It's just that I think I'm getting over this honeymoon period of just being so happy that Index is getting a new anime that I'm starting to accept the fact that this is... I mean, can you really call it an Index anime? A lot of it is just like a clip show or something. It's really skipped out on a lot that I think is important, and even what it hasn't skipped out on, everything feels paced way too fast. Nothing feels really important and fleshed out and properly developed. So yeah, I'm having some problems with the season right now. As much as I love Index, it being probably... and this is probably a reason I am being so harsh, is that it's one of my absolute favorite franchises ever. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of bugging me the way everything is so rushed. It's like, if you're going to put the effort and money into making an anime, just make it good. So let's start off and discuss it from the beginning. The compass breaks through. Again, we have had no development or explanation about this Coven compass or anything, but it finally breaks through and starts shelling the palace. I didn't really feel any danger for the characters or anything. Then there was this one character, who was it, that made this big special speech, but I was like, you know, the story hasn't really been developed enough for this big speech about how everybody could die and how serious everything is. It doesn't feel that serious. It doesn't, like, we haven't had time to get to know any of it. We haven't delved into the deep parts of any of it. We've just been seeing them fight back and forth a bunch. And at the beginning especially, you could see that it was very rushed. We just jumped straight into, instead of doing anything of them infiltrating the place, just, we're here now, let's fight. We have the Griffin Skies. Kanzaki comes in and saves Toma, which I like that she gets this role. And then basically just everybody arrives. Everybody starts showing up one by one. There's this one sequence that's like really poorly animated, where it's hard to even tell what's going on. The weapons are being launched from the Griffin Skies or whatever, and Kanzaki is like just spinning around, and then the Griffin Skies fall out of the air, but we don't see strings attached to them. We don't see the weapons get thrown back at them. They just kind of fall out of the air, and it's like really hard to tell what even is going on with anything. It was just really poorly animated. And then Villian is the one that confronts Carissa with the crossbow and everything. And all I'm thinking is, but I don't care about Villian. She has had no development. She is like generic princess character with no actual character to a T. So the whole first part of this episode, I'm watching like, I love Index, but why do I care about any of this? Like, we've had no build up to it. Why do I care at all? So then we have missiles being launched. Rumea's watching. The knights are back up. Like, we don't really get what that means at first. They just start getting back up even though we thought they were dead. We then learn of Carissa's actual plan, which is kind of to sacrifice herself to save Britain. She's going to use the power of the Cortana to take out Britain's enemies and then entomb herself deep underground until she dies, sealing away the power with her. And once the power is sealed away deep underground, hopefully the other nations won't come seeking it and won't have a reason to attack Britain. Which isn't the best plan, because it would still be there, so they would still probably attack to try to go get it from wherever she entombs it. So I guess in the long run, not the best plan. Also, there's a lot of collateral damage there, but the Knight Leader gets back up in order to go and save Carissa. Aqua's back too. I love Aqua working together with them. And this tells a really good story. Well, the thing is, it's undeveloped as like an ongoing long-term story, but just short-term and stuff. The story that it's telling is a story of fighting together versus alone. Carissa's taking everything on herself and fighting alone, whereas her opponents are fighting together, and that's why they win. So then Elazard shows up. I was really happy for that. She sends Cortana's power out to all the citizens. Aqua and Thoma win against Carissa, and then that's basically it. I think this is an after-credit scene where Thoma stops Fiamma from killing Carissa, and Fiamma has Index now. Again, this kind of came out of nowhere. It's supposed to be surprising and stuff, but I feel like there was probably a lot cut out that we probably should have seen. But now he says he needs an item from Russia to be able to take down an angel, and explains the safety device or whatever. Style explains the safety device after that. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like there was some stuff that was kind of bad. It was just rushed really, really, really badly. Like, this season has been rushed very, very badly. I still don't think it's as bad as the Hamazura versus what is it? Shizuri, Mugino. I don't think it's as bad as that fight when it comes to being rushed, but it's pretty damn rushed. I don't know. I just feel like the season's really disappointing to me because I wanted an actual Index 3. I didn't want sort of just a half-assed let's rush through it so we can get past it Index 3. So yeah, the early stuff in the episode was kind of bad. It did get much better, and I liked the later stuff a lot, but that's just because I'm already a fan of the series. If I wasn't already a fan, then I don't know. As a score, I would give it, I think 7's being way too generous, but I'm still giving it 7, Power of the Citizens out of 10, or Safety Devices out of 10. It was a quick review. I don't know. I feel like I was kind of a mess, because I hate talking negatively about anything. I'm really uncomfortable with it. I don't like doing it. I like to look for the good in everything. And there was a lot of good here, things that I liked personally. But no matter how much I like the series personally, looking at it objectively, things are just too rushed. Nothing means anything. It feels like a waste of us getting Index 3. So, yeah, I don't know. I was left really disappointed, though. I guess that's just not necessarily an episode thing. That's just a thing with this season in general, though, is that I'm just a bit disappointed with how rushed it is when they really don't need it to be that. When they can pace it out to actually have what they need to have, and then just continue on and have many anime seasons to come. But I don't know. It was kind of disappointing. Either way, though, I hope you enjoyed the video for what it was. If you did like the video, and comment down there to tell me what you thought of this episode, what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more, Index 3, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel, or talk to you there. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us on Discord, just ask and I can give you a link. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.